So I'm literally just doing this. So I'm like getting myself in the habit. I'm about to take a shower and run out in the cold to take care of some errands. But I just want to, do my little, reinforcing like positive like habits. Like I wanted to do this last year when it was like quarantine time. Well, we're still basically in quarantine, but I just didn't have much to talk about. I mean, it was just going to be quarantine stuff over and over again. And I don't know, I'm just feeling a little bit more hopeful about this year because we have actual, like, actions taking place. We have government officials who want to talk about the issue, scientists that are in charge of decision making, decisions being made. The gears are slowly turning. I wanted to follow up on the videos I was doing yesterday about the Netflix show Crime Scene, The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel. Um, and I have to watch the last episode again. It it read me for filth again. Like it did a very good job of sort of like making you question the um, the entire universe of this case and sort of flipping the narrative back on us as viewers and back on the web sleuths and back on the paranormal conspiracy theorist aspects of it all. It really did talk about the social justice aspects of what's going on in Skid Row and gentrification. It really does talk about the cons of web sleuths sort of, doing vigilante mob style justice. It's an excellent series. I don't want to talk about it. Um, I don't want to have any like reactions to episode 4, other than it really does tie up all those loose ends that I was talking about and I was reacting to. And honestly, I only want to do videos where I'm reacting to things in culture or reacting to things going on in the news that I'm really reacting to. And I mean, I binged 4 episodes yesterday with glee. It was really, really smart, super well done. Um, yeah, watch it. Um, the other topic that's on my mind is Miss Ted Cruz, honey. I mean, we've all seen it. If you're a news watcher, if you're a person who's interested in politics at all, um, I don't know how you could ignore the things that have been happening for at least, I mean, even if you ignore the past 4 years, the past 2 months have been insane, and the past month has been extra goopy. So Ted Cruz decides that it's time to go on vacation with his family. But what's worse about it all, even though like he's from Texas, Texas is having some, unprecedented challenges concerning like weather and climate and energy and electricity and sort of like a super, what do they call those? A critical mass event of crises, sort of like the Cecil Hotel. There is this like super nexus of privilege, power, science, conspiracy, government, right versus left. Like everything's happening, coming to a head right now in this disaster that's unfolding in Texas. And Ted Cruz not only decides it's time to go on vacation, but he then decides that he's not even going to have a good, valid excuse. Like he literally comes on several sources and blames it on his daughters. Um, as if no one else has children that want to get out of this situation, that as if there aren't times that as a politician's child, those children have heard that they can't do or take part in certain things because of how it would look. That is a conversation that politicians, hell, that's a conversation that everyday parents have with their children. No, it's not a great idea to go flashing around your new Jordans right after Christmas. You might get them stolen. Like the arc of Ted Cruz's, let's see, journey through public relations has been very curious. To go from, a local has-been to now a national laughingstock takes guts. I feel like there is a self-destruct button. There's everything happening right now. There's a plane going by that I can't see because it's overcast. There's a siren going off. It's a nexus of crisis going on. But anyways, yeah, there's just so many paths that people in leadership could take, and some of them are arguably about inciting opinion, and of course you could feel this way or that way about what actions a politician is taking because they're public personas, and most of us don't have to deal with that. So a large part of talking about what politicians do is entertainment based, but meaning it's fruitless. But I think this scenario, and Ted Cruz in particular, and what he's doing right now, is specifically why politicians, people who do it well, deserve it. It is a profession. It is a profession to turn your entire life into content that reflects the state of the actual world. If Normani doesn't come out with an album, it's not going to change whether or not people eat. If Oprah Winfrey sells another network, it is not going to change whether or not you're freezing in your home. But when a person in power throws in your face the privilege that they have to escape the situation that you're in, and that they're doing it with a position that you elected them to be in, it couldn't be any more plainer, the disregard for human life and the situation at hand. That this person is behind the scenes of how these decisions are made. And then when the shit hits the fan, he's just like, deuces. It is... I just... yeah, child. 2021... if 2020 was shock and awe, 2021 is going to be like... that laugh cry. You're going to probably be manically laughing and crying this year. If you're sensitive at all, if you're paying any attention, I literally feel like we are in a parallel universe, and we are both inside the joke, outside the joke at the same time. But yeah, the Ted Cruz thing was something I had to react to. Go watch Netflix series Crime Scene The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel. I'm going to keep posting things every day. Hope I gain more, people who vibe with me. Look, I'm 42 years old, child. I ain't got no friends. Y'all be my friends. Let's just do it that way. Think of it like that. All right, bye.